You never played Animal Crossing?
I never played Animal Crossing.
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, I'm so bullish on GTA 6 being like the revival of all streaming and all gaming and everything. I think it's gonna be massive.
I'm thankful for.
Welcome back to the Off Center Podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Squeaks. That's Radar, Thrifty, and Mason, and we're excited to have you today to talk about a lot of great topics. We've had some crazy cards leak out in the hobby. We've got a trailer for a game that I think is called Pokopia, but we can't quite agree if that's correct. And Black Friday and Thanksgiving are coming up, and it's the holiday week. But before we jump into all that, how you guys doing?
Big chillin'.
Perfectly imperfect.
Perfectly imperfect.
Yeah.
Nice. Every time. Just slightly off center.
Just slightly off center. No, I'm really excited about what we got coming up. I mean, it's a big holiday season. There's a lot of new things coming out. There's endless amounts of stuff to talk about with Pokemon, and who knows what else in the collectible world. So
First holiday with the store too.
Ooh.
yeah.
Do you got any big
will be-
plans for that?
I don't have any big plans.
right.
I still
What's
don't
your
get-
Black Friday sale, my guy?
what do
I
Come
don't.
on.
My distribution's like a box, so I can't really offer too many deals.
No, that's exactly how every store does it for Black Friday. We're going to have these boxes for this cheap price, and then one sells. Well, we sold out.
There's
yours.
4 of them.
while supplies last. MSRP.
Everything in big asterisks.
Yep.
While supplies last.
There you go.
So, yes, it is. Mason, how about you, though? You got 2 stores. It's your first. It's not your first holiday. You've had many holidays.
Definitely not. No.
Not his first rodeo.
Do you guys do a lot for Black Friday, Thanksgiving sales, and
Oh, yeah.
things like that? Or
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Normally we always do like a blanket, like 20% off anything used, so like video games, singles, things like that. We'll do 20% off on, and then everything else is 10%. And then there's stuff that we have overstock of, or stuff that we want to feature. We'll put that on the tables and kind of do a
But
special.
you guys get
on
into
that.
it. You have a thing, and we'll dive more into the Black Friday thing. But it's a deal for you guys. You know, I know some stores they just leave it to the box stores and they say that's their bag. Cool.
No, we do it up.
What about you, Thrift? Got any plans? You do anything for the holiday?
Connor's gonna be here, so we're probably gonna hang out. It's his birthday that week too, so we're gonna have just hobnobbing around Chicago and
Okay.
going to dinner and stuff. Yeah, he
Shout
likes
out to
fancy
Rock.
sushi.
Shout out
He
to
likes-
Rock Pokemon.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Rock! Early.
Yeah, happy early birthday, Rock.
So yeah, we're gonna hang out a little bit. He's moving here soon, so we're getting checking out his new apartment and stuff like that. It'll be cool.
Big
That'll
time,
be awesome.
big time.
I'm just spending
Yep.
time with family. I don't think I'm gonna go out for Black Friday endeavors. May go to the casino. That might be fun. But
Yeah, we're talking.
Oh yeah, John. Did you see John like perk up? Look.
Hates a mystery bag, but
Hey, I'll-
loves a slot machine.
I know.
I'll
It's
be-
crazy.
Huh.
Don't understand it.
Huh.
I'll also be in Chicago the weekend after Thanksgiving.
Hey, oh, really?
Yeah, doing a little wedding shower.
Oh boy.
Hey,
Wedding
married.
shower?
Wedding shower? Is that a thing?
Sounds right.
No.
Sounds
No.
right. We're
Bridal
taking a shower.
You're all
Bridal.
taking a
I'm
shower
taking a
together?
shower before the wedding.
on.
Actually,
I'm taking a shower.
Yeah. Bridal shower.
Yeah,
Like
bridal. A wedding shower. A bridal
I
part.
don't-
That exists.
Wedding
That's a thing.
Yeah, it's a wedding shower.
Okay.
Okay, so is that where like everyone that's in the wedding
So
like does a thing?
it used to be only for the bride and the bride's people, but now it's a coexisting.
Oh,
you
so
know.
it's just a bridal shower has evolved to become more inclusive with
Correct.
the groomsman side of the
Yes,
other
this
bridal
is
side.
this
of
is a
the-
groomsman shower.
Mm.
That sounds really bad.
That sounds really tough. But
Man.
Yeah,
All
wedding.
right, well, John's
wedding
headed to
shower.
Have fun
Chicago
with
for
that,
a
John.
groomsman shower, but
I wish you luck in your shower
Yes,
with
have a
bunch of
wonderful
dudes.
holiday. And this has been the end of the Off-Centered podcast. We hope you had a great.
Okay.
Mason and I are for sure out of here. Thrifty broke her camera, and John is drinking water, getting prepped for a shower. So, all right. Well, let's jump in. The people are here for the hobby talk, and now I just I can't get the shower away from my head. And yeah, I feel like I need a shower now. Okay. Anyways, so just recently this weekend, and John, if you can do me a little favor and pull them up here on the screen. Just recently, this past week, I think it was, we actually saw 2 cards leak out that I don't believe are supposed to be out yet. I'm pretty sure because they're in French, and usually we see the Japanese cards before we see the French cards. But we've seen the is this Mega Charizard Y, I believe?
Which one is
this? This one's Dragonite.
Mega Dragonite. Yep. So we've got Mega Charizard Y and Mega Dragonite here. Now, again,
I really don't like this.
French. So these are gold cards. So this is similar to the Mega Charizard X that we see in Phantasmal Flames. So we anticipate this will be pretty hard pull rate. Now, we do know from the first Mega set, we had 2 Megas in that one. We had Lucario and Gardevoir. The second set, Phantasmal Flames, we only got 1 in the Charizard. Not sure if we're going to get both of these in the same set when they come into English, if we'll get them in different sets. I assume. I don't know. It's tough.
If they're like this, it's got to be both of them.
You would think it.
I don't know.
The set symbol looks the same on the cards, but it's also really small. And I want to give a quick shout out here to Pokepoles HQ on X. This is they had these images. That's their little watermark. We're not looking to steal anybody's content here. They had these images up on X. We just got them from there, but we wanted to talk about them. So shout out to them for posting this content for everybody to see it. But yeah, these first of all, just initial impressions. What do you guys think? We got 2 more.
Not impressed.
Not impressed. Thrifty is very not impressed.
Gold cards again, guys. We talked about this last week.
Here's the thing. I love the Lucario and I love the Gardevoir, but this...
Why?
Yeah,
what's different about
first of all, how
it's
cool
symmetry. Look at the symmetry.
How cool would Lucario be if it wasn't a gold card, but it was like him turning Super Saiyan and it was like colorful and cool instead of just gold?
Dragon Ball.
Calm down, animation.
Dragon Ball counter.
Yeah, honestly,
the Charizard does look a little goofy. He looks a little like the parent dragons in Spyro a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
That's the vibe I'm getting.
Snaggletooth.
It just looks goofy head on. I don't know what that's about, but
yeah,
Spyro.
Just me.
Do you think that could be a little bit of like
weird.
The low quality of the picture? Like,
I
hope so. Because
he looks it looks derpy.
Mega Charizard Y is skinnier though, right?
Sure.
He has been working out. You can see he's got some.
Well, no, his arms look a little flabby.
He's got a little.
He looks a little chicken wing.
Listen,
his arms look like human arms.
He's small. Yeah, he's small.
He kind of has my body structure, really.
Like
if you give me wings,
Squeaks, did you?
Squeaks has been hitting the CrossFit gym. I don't know if y'all know this, but he's kind of ripped now, bro.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. I want to divert this conversation to literally anything else other than that.
I mean, and the Dragonite is just, I mean, everyone is like, what a flop on design.
No. Not everyone. Whoa. I like Dragonite.
This guy hates a Charizard set, but loves this Dragonite.
Dragonite's my favorite Pokemon, and they put wings coming out of his head.
I think it's
what are you doing?
Bro, if they put first of all, he already has wings on his back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Evolve the wings into something cool.
And then everyone's going to be like, oh, wow, they just made his wings bigger? Like, that's what they would have done.
They added a horn. He's a unicorn now.
Yeah.
So
what about it?
I don't know, dude. I think he's cute. I think little kids are gonna look at this and be like, "Man, that's cute." Like
he's not menacing anymore. He's just cute. Yeah,
he's never.
He always was though. Okay, first movie. Think about it.
He's a mailman.
Super fast.
Exactly. You know who has wings on his head? You know who has wings on his head? Hermes. The delivery guy from the
big brain.
It's not big brain.
Mason.
They designed it. They designed it that way. It's intentional.
Okay,
it's
all right, you win.
It's cool.
Look, see that simple comment may have just turned me. Maybe I'm a big fan of it now.
It turned him. He's ready for the shower now.
That's okay.
He's ready for the shower.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so this is not the first time we've seen leaks in the hobby, right? We've seen leaks from way back. You know, I can think of like when Evolutions cards leaked at a flea market in North Carolina. I can think back to, you know, there's been tons. these feel pretty big though. Like to already have what you assume are the two biggest hits of that set, and they haven't even been spoiled in Japanese, have they?
No,
No,
I haven't seen that. I've seen the Dragonite maybe
so
in
that's
Japanese,
pretty
but
big. That to me, like, I get it. It's an
pretty
inevitability.
interesting.
You get so big as a company. There's so much product you're printing, so many hands it goes through, so whatever, that stuff like this is going to happen. And if there's any TCG company in the world that probably spends more money on this than anyone, it's probably Pokemon on like keeping this stuff under wraps. But I have to say, man, it does kind of like deflate the sales just a little bit when I already know like what the big juicer card is, because now everyone's finding out about it at different times, right? It isn't like this like big reveal that came out of Japan and now everyone's talking about it. It's going to be like this thing that like small pockets of people figure out at different times. And I'm one of those people that I love to enjoy in something when everyone else is enjoying it.
We're millennials, Sean. Like we all miss the days of experiencing something new and not knowing about it before, playing red and blue version and not knowing what's coming next and how to beat the game and seeing all the playthroughs. Like,
yep,
I think that's just us.
That's
just
not how it is.
Like, you don't think the younger audience that's in the hobby
they're
cares
so used to it. That's how they've grown up.
That's
I think
the
they're
norm
so
now.
used to it.
Yeah,
I don't think there was anything else.
Though.
Isn't that sad? It's sad. There's no midnight release of Call of Duty anymore. I mean, I think it's coming back, but it's not going to be the same. Like it's just that we are the gap, the bridge between the two generations of experiencing life without internet and with internet, or whatever they call it, with a phone, without a phone. So the younger kids have not experienced that, so they don't know any different.
That's tough. That's tough for me, because also now I was thinking about it when you were saying that. And,
that's tough for you.
Well, no, it's tough for me because like.
See, now Roman's going to get no access to phones, no internet. Roman's going to
yeah. Cut everyone off.
Shut it down.
No, I feel like these sets now aren't going to hit as hard, because like part of the hype of like Phantasmal Flames in the respective Japanese set was the hype of everyone getting excited about seeing like the Charizard leak, and everyone's like, oh my god, there's no way that's real. There's no way that card is real.
Yeah.
And then it was real.
Can I say something about
these?
Can I say something about this? Why is every leaked photo blurry as heck? Like, there's no way that this is possibly like.
It's like Bigfoot.
I don't
They
understand.
have some of the
I'm
best
just like,
cameras ever.
I don't understand.
They're so
Digital
excited
photo,
that they
y'all.
can't get
Like,
the
I can freeze frame anything from an active video, and it's like better quality than whatever the heck this is. That people are taking pictures of the phone. Like, I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense.
Android phones and everything. iPhones only. It's
it's Pokemon. It's an inside job. They're doing it on purpose. They just want to
No,
make it
they're
work.
not. No,
On
they're
purpose.
not.
Just to build the hype up.
Kidding. He's kidding. The only people that did that were the Squatty Potty people. Yeah, the Squatty Potty.
We don't have time. We don't have time.
We don't have time.
We don't have time.
Keep going.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I'm worried that now people are not going to be as excited about this set. One, because of what John said, there has been controversy around the Dragonite design. So will people be as excited about that card in general? And then two, I would argue that Mega Charizard, this one, has not been as popular as the Mega Charizard that we got in Phantasmal Flames. Like, of the two designs, right, the Dark Dragon has always been cooler than the Fire one.
Because it's worse.
And that is why they did it the way they did it, and how we were arguing about this last week. That is, they knew that Charizard would stand alone and be great on its own for a set, and they didn't need an extra support.
You don't need that ugly Charizard.
Because the ugly Charizard, why would he be alone? Why would it... Sorry. He needs support, and he's coming in with
so boring
with Dragonite. Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this: they gave 2 gold cards. We've had gold cards in the other sets, but we've also had the big like SIRs, right? So we had the Lucario and the Venusaur doing the crazy stuff. We had the Charizard with the other Charizard, and then his buddy Charmander and Charmeleon. How do you top the greatest Charizard ever printed in this set? Because inevitably you're going to think that there's going to be an SIR Charizard, and if they don't, that right there's probably a miss, right? Like if they give Dragonite one and don't do another Charizard, and then
they're gonna
in theory,
It-
if we're assuming these are in the same set, you're gonna have 2 Charizard sets back to back.
Yeah, but Mega Dream. Could we get the Nightmare Pokemon Gengar in Mega Dream?
I think that's where it's at.
That would
how
make
you top it?
sense. Mega
Pretty sure that's where it's going.
Mega Dream.
Dream Eater,
Dream Eater.
Dreamy.
Yeah.
Yes. Pokemon
It's-
should hire us.
Someone caught on. at
Stretch,
least,
y'all.
Yeah.
That's a stretch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So, do we know anything from Mega Dream, or are we just speculating that all of these cards are in there now?
The Gengar's, I think, in Mega Dream.
I
We
think
know
they
it-
confirmed
it-
the Gengar. I think it's.
Is that
legit.
confirmed? I don't know if that's actually. I
No,
think
no,
it
no,
is.
no.
it's
I don't think so. It releases November 28th in Japan. It is about $125 a box or whatever right now.
Right now, yeah.
Pokemon
10 packs,
has the Gengar.
125.
It's official.
It
It
does
is?
have the Gengar.
Pokemon.
So
Yes.
it'll be out by the time we post
Okay.
this. By the time we're posting this,
We,
you guys will already
yeah,
have the
you guys
answer.
will know.
You can just tell us who was the most off-centered in the comments on this.
Yeah.
But Gengar does make a lot of sense for Mega. Okay, bro. Now that's a shot if I've ever seen one. No, Gengar makes a lot of sense. Okay, but then if you have Gengar as a headliner for a Mega Dream set, that makes me think that you wouldn't get both of these or either of these. Like, are we sure that either of these are in Mega Dream? What if they're in the set after that? I think they're both in the same set because the set symbols look similar, but we don't know that they're actually next.
I could see that being a thing, but that would be a really early leak for the following set.
Correct.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. It seems too early.
How early was the Charizard leak from Phantasmal?
Although
That was pretty early.
remember.
so Mega Dream is a specialty set, right? So it's
Yep.
on a different release schedule than normal. So then the normal set would hit pretty early after, right?
Oh, it's
So
a
it could
specialty
be-
set.
it could be Dragonite in Mega Dream and then Charizard in the following core set, Wave or whatever they're called.
Well,
I mean,
these
the next standard
these
set
two
would
should
be
go
in
together though,
end of
right?
March.
Because they're in the same. They have the same
And,
set.
and is it Mason end of March for Japanese or for English?
English.
So for Japanese it would be February.
Yeah, but these cards are French, so they'd be like the.
Yeah. How does this make
national-
any sense?
Yeah, it makes me think that they're not from Mega Dream. That
Also,
they're from-
usually specialty sets are reprint sets, so it may not be a new
That's
one.
that's
Good
true. And the Mega
So-
Dream, right? We didn't get a Gengar and Phantasmal because they want to give you a juiced up Gengar in Mega Dream,
Mega Dream,
which is a reprint because you still already got the Gengar. So then
Yeah.
the next core set or main set that we would get
Might have
would have these two in it.
maybe,
Yeah.
maybe. I'm just saying, like,
Which would
that's a
explain
possibility.
why the set comes out. You know, for us right now filming it's a little ways away. But when you guys watch it, it'll already be out, and we still haven't seen these. Right? You would think inevitably that close to a set release, we would.
It's probably going to be this week. We'll see the cards.
Yeah,
I would imagine.
so-
but, yeah.
So yeah, it's so we could actually be seeing 2 sets from now's cards, which would make
Right.
sense from like print runs because like they don't print stuff a month before it comes out, right? There's logistics way before that. So if these leaks are recent to where, assuming they were stolen from the factory, it could very well be recent that they were stolen, and that it's just odd that like somebody would have taken them to a convention and put them in their binders.
That's a dumb.
Like usually this stuff people try to do it really low key. Like the most public one I've ever seen was
when they graded the Charizard at CGC.
that
earlier.
one, and then so there was a Charizard that was graded at CGC that was stolen, and that was like very obviously done like beforehand because how would they have graded it?
That was for Shining Fates, I think.
Yes,
didn't even have the
that
set
one was
name.
Shining
We didn't
Fates.
Yeah.
And then the Evolutions ones that were done, but those were still low key in the sense that they were being sold at a flea market. So like generally maybe where people as frequently wouldn't have seen them. So it was English Evolutions product before we even knew what was in Evolutions. And so that,
Also, we didn't have card shows back then either, really.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
as,
Well,
like,
I
as
mean,
a
there were some.
major-
There were, like,
There
local
were, but
events,
like
but,
not
yeah.
anymore. Like
Yeah,
not like
not
it is
like
today.
today,
I mean,
for sure. And that was a long
Yeah.
time ago. Very different ecosystem. Whereas now we're seeing it, this is just right out on a show floor in a binder. Like, no, they're not even trying to be. And like, to be fair, the people that had these at the show may might have just bought them off of somebody. But
you would think they'd have
You
common
should
sense.
know that
No
they're
one
not
has-
out.
don't buy that.
You know that,
You
yeah,
wouldn't
you
buy
definitely
that.
should not be buying them. Like, yeah, it's just an odd situation all around. I don't love it. You know, again, the kid in me wants every kid to experience the new thing as everyone's experienced it new. So I hate this kind of thing in general, anyways. I understand it's an inevitability, but yeah. Mason, you got something there. I can tell.
Have what?
You look like you had
Something
something.
behind your eyes.
Oh, I always think of like whenever they like it's always at release that they will drop and start doing the leaks for the next set in Japan. So it's always like I'm used to it now. It's always
Yeah, it's kind of desensitized.
Yeah, but we haven't
do
even
the
had
thunder.
those. Like, we're still getting ready for the Mega Dream leaks, and that's why I think we're right. I don't think these are in Mega Dream, and so that to me, like, ooh, it's even before that. Like, we're spoiling for the Japanese people now. Well, not we, the French
Jeez.
people are.
Silly Frenchies.
Yeah, don't put it on us. Don't put it on us. We didn't do that. We didn't do that.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of this, but it is. It's nothing new for us. It's new for the new people, so they don't, they're not thinking about the consequences or what could happen with it, and
Sure.
so yeah, it is what it is. Again, it's the gold card, so whatever. Like,
Yeah.
we know the design. It's not going to shock us with how they do it. I'm just glad it wasn't the SARs or whatever they're called.
Yeah, that's good.
Because that would really be a bummer this early to see what those were. Also, if it was the SARs again and they were epic like the Charizard, we would all be like, nah, that's fake. That's too cool.
That is true. That did happen last
so-
time.
That's
We all
funny.
said it was probably fake, and then
Well,
ended
yeah,
there's
up.
some
so-
floating around right now that are could be for realsies, but we don't know.
Okay.
Ooh, well,
I
I've
haven't
not
seen those.
those.
I don't look.
Yeah, I tried
not
not to look. The Charizard was like impossible to avoid because it was everywhere. And then as soon as the image popped up where you could see the texture, I was like, there's no way that's fake. Like, there's just absolutely no way that's fake. Like, there's like one custom card creator that I see on Facebook that could like probably make a card to that quality that's fake.
I've seen some good ones lately. There's some,
Yeah, but everyone else, I don't think so. And so yeah, it's so. Anyways, those are your leaks. Are you excited about the gold cards? Let us know. These guys don't love them. I still like them. They also apparently, other than Mason, who clearly understood the Dragonite,
He relates.
the rest of us did not know, but I still loved him because I thought he was cute. We like the Dragonite. We're on board. John, Radar, did you convert? Do you like the Dragonite now as a Dragonite fan?
I'll have to read the.
You need some lore updates on
yeah,
Hermes.
I've got to read
yeah.
the lore on Hermes. All I remember of Hermes is God. Yeah, all I remember of Hermes is in God of War beating him to death. So
It's character of all like ever. Like, what do you?
no,
man.
my current visual of any Greek god is God of War and me just demolishing them with Kratos. So it's a little bit skewed based on the normal.
Which is
For
also,
50.
just to clarify, John, not real history. Just so you know, like.
You don't. What do you mean? Hermes was real.
Okay.
The Hermes.
Have you
Disney
seen
movie.
The Hermes in God of War. God of War.
No, that's not. No, Hermes is the god of. It's not war. That's
That would
You could just let Mason talk.
Aries.
Go ahead.
He's like
That's
waiting.
Aries.
He's like
He
biting
goes
his
around
tongue.
and he takes information around and like delivers things. Yes, he's a messenger god. Yes.
Yes,
He also has the little shoes with little wings on the back.
I know that, but I've never seen wings coming out of his head.
Look it up.
I mean, the
Literally
helmet,
Google Hermes.
like the
There's
helmet.
A million pictures of.
I'm
Yeah,
looking
there's a
forward.
million pictures of Hermes.
I'm
This is
looking
where Nate,
forward.
our
Very
editor, is
popular.
gonna pop up like a million pictures of Hermes.
He's gonna put wings coming out of my head the entire episode.
Yeah, that
Please,
would be
Nate.
great.
Put wings on him.
Yeah. Put wings
All
on.
right.
All right, let's move on. We okay. They don't like Dragonite. They don't like the gold cards. They don't like anything. Pokemon's dead.
Listen,
Hobby's over.
it's fine.
But it's okay because we're saved. Because we're getting a
How
new
cool
thing.
will an alt-art? Sorry, how cool would an alt-art be of Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite like they did with the Charizard?
But he has wings on his head.
Well, it'd be
so-
lame because the Dragonite has wings on his head.
Yeah, whatever. guys.
Rough.
No, it would be cool. I think it would be very sweet. I would love
us
it,
the same
especially if it
artist.
was like the Dragonair from 151, like that aesthetic, the like
Mhm.
ancient like ruins
Just
aesthetic. Like if they did
Give us
something
the
like
same
that,
the same artist. Do it again.
Just
the
do
same,
it again.
Just draw them around it. Just
Uh,
same thing.
Copy, paste in the ChatGPT. Tell it to change it to the Dragonite.
To Dragonite.
Nobody
And
will notice.
Nobody will know.
No.
Nobody will know.
Easy. Okay. Let's transition because next year, I think it's next year at least, we are getting a new game for Pokemon, and we got an extended trailer of it. Radar's going to pull it up for us here. I believe it's called Pokopia. Is that correct? Pokopia?
I think it's Pokopia.
It's Pokopia. Pokopia. Like
Pokopia.
Pokemon Utopia.
Pokopia. Okay.
Pokopia.
Well, we are going to watch this trailer for the first time with you guys.
How do you think it's pronounced?
I don't think they would butcher Pokey, so I think it would. I think it would be Pokeopia. Pokeopia? Pokopia? I don't know. Pokopia sounds right. Let's do that.
Pokopia.
I think it's Pokopia.
Don't say it.
Cornucopia. Thanksgiving. It's a Thanksgiving themed game.
All right. I don't know how loud this will be, but I'm going to start it.
It's okay.
All right. We're going to watch it together.
Switch to.
Animal Crossing vibes already, baby.
It's basically Animal Crossing.
I love it. I'm in.
It has Heracross, so it's going to be a good game.
It's very loud.
It's very loud, yeah.
I'm already in, guys. Animal Crossing? Are you kidding me?
Great. Buffer.
Buffering?
Oh, yeah. It looks like Minecraft.
It is.
I would say it's closer to
basically
Minecraft.
Yeah.
Minecraft is a lot of work. I'm pulling back now.
Minecraft stresses me out.
It does. There's too much.
I'm
to
like
do.
feeling anxiety just watching the Minecraft.
Or is this like Pikmin?
It's
Just wait.
It's kind of got all that in it, honestly.
Is that a shiny Tangrowth?
What is happening?
I don't know.
I don't know.
The video was
Pass your
lagging
time.
at first.
Jeez.
All right, very much.
Yeah, because he
Very-
plays Minecraft. He knows this. Mason. knows
Very
this.
much Minecrafty.
Yeah.
Mojang sweat.
Okay.
Where'd the Pokeball come from?
Oh boy.
Okay, ditto.
Okay, what does this mean? Ooh, it's like ancient ruins. Maybe Hermes is in this. What?
Oh, do not like that.
Okay, hold on. Ditto
It
can
does
change
the
into people
Naruto
now?
run, dude.
That's crazy.
Since when can Ditto change into a human?
Well,
Or whatever that is.
No, it can't. Didn't it do that in the episode
it's a
with?
thing.
It did it in Pokemon, in one of the episodes, I think. Okay, does he have a CD on his head?
It's very loud.
Well, would you look at that? Ditto's found a rather unique-looking Tangrowth to chat with.
Can we put this on 1.25 or something?
Oh,
You're that
I
bored already?
suppose you might not fully understand what
It's
they're
just
saying.
slow.
So how about I interpret?
Or if he's got that zoomer brain.
Gadzooks. Oh, you
Gadzooks. There you
Okay,
go.
I'm in. Gadzooks. That's good.
What, Ditto? Please call me Professor Tangrowth.
Why is there always got to be
Wait, he can
professor?
speak English?
Quite some time since I last laid eyes on a human or another Pokemon.
Whoa.
This place was once home to
Meowth
many
Was
humans.
the only Meowth and Mewtwo were the only ones.
No, it says in the corner, interpreting.
Grass and trees are withered and
Yeah, can't you
dry,
read,
and
Sean?
all those humans and Pokemon who once lived here, they're gone. But that was then. Things have changed. Out of nowhere, I met you. Hope springs anew.
So this is like zombie
What do you
apocalypse
say? Will you
Pokemon.
help me restore this land to the lively place it once was? That might make it possible to be a world overflowing with
Yes.
Pokemon again,
Does he
just like the
think
old
that
days.
this is a real person, though? Because this is a Ditto.
Will you help?
No, it knows it's a Ditto.
Inspired myself.
Okay.
A ray of hope has
Wow, this isn't
finally
even like
shone on the lonely
this isn't like a
Professor Tangrowth.
like this is gameplay.
Heartened by
This
Yeah,
what
this
we're
is
Ditto
10 minutes of gameplay. Yeah.
and
don't
rebuilding
think
the
so.
world anew.
This is not a commercial or
No.
trailer.
Create habitats.
This
and
seems
meet
like
Pokemon.
exactly what we'll go through in the beginning.
Creating habitats will attract Pokemon.
So you
That was a
can catch
Charmander,
Okay.
right? I knew before it showed
Different
us.
Pokemon
Wow.
fit to different
Wow,
habitats.
good job.
One
You're good at this.
You'll need
Magneton.
to create
Nope.
habitats that suit each Pokemon's
Oh, wow.
individual preferences.
Ooh, that's sweet.
Oh,
It doesn't move.
P1
The
fighting
punching
tournament
bag doesn't
Hitmonchan.
move.
Seashore.
Okay, as long as you can fish, I'm in.
It's Animal
Pokemon
Crossing.
personalities will
Yes.
appear in the diverse habitats you create.
How does Scyther fit in that little bush?
I wonder if a Pokemon is rustling around in there. Surely it's only trash.
Trubbish.
Garbodor.
Yes!
Okay, calm down over there.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Learn moves from Pokemon.
Oh,
because
learn
you're a Ditto.
from Pokemon.
Yeah, because you're a Ditto, you can learn Pokemon
Pokemon friends
moves.
may teach
Oh,
you their
Skull Bash.
signature moves, like Squirtle's water
Oh,
gun.
we
Yeah,
gotta-
that's so weird, dude.
Skull Bash.
I don't
We've got
like it.
This is gonna be
Use
so
the
much
moves
work.
you learn to refresh the land. Clear paths.
But my wife will love this. She loves
Even-
it.
I
sounds
know,
like
she's Brit's gonna love this so
She will
much,
love
dude. It's
it.
crazy.
Expanding the places you can visit.
So
and
you're
you
what
essentially
try.
just learning all of the HM
Certain
moves.
Pokemon
Strength,
Yeah.
cut,
also teach you
surf.
special moves. For example, you can transform into Lapras. While
Okay,
Ditto
that's
might
cute.
not start out as the best swimmer,
The little hat.
this transformation makes
Mhm.
traveling to distant islands a breeze.
Oh,
By
I love this shit.
transforming into Dragonite, you can
How many
How
plushies
you like
can we
that
sell?
one, Radar? What do you think of this one?
0 out of 10.
I think we can make this place a lot bigger.
Boo.
I
Done
didn't
on
think
the
they could make
dry
Dragonite
paws.
worse after Mega, and they just did.
Okay. that's-
Wow.
I haven't withered away yet, you know. Craft fun
Of course, we have
things.
crafting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got him.
You can craft at a workbench using the materials you've collected.
Oh, stole it from Pal World.
Mm.
Shoot.
They just Uno reverse card Pal World.
hmm
From furniture and toys to street
Vending
lights and
machines.
roads. You can
hmm
use
So we had Minecraft vibes at the start, but now I'm just getting Animal Crossing.
that.
Purely
Look at
Animal
Yeah,
Crossing.
it's got all.
as you transform
Aspects.
your space into a
It
vibrant
starts off
place
as
to live.
Minecraft, and then it evolves into
It has like 3
Animal Crossing.
layers
Oh.
to it.
You made some toy blocks.
Oh, Roman would
Why?
be playing with those.
Why did
Is,
you make
is that a magic wand? Is this going to be Harry Potter too?
Grant Pokemon's requests.
Oh, so you missions.
Missions, yep.
Yeah, missions.
Pokemon can have unique requests for you.
It's like your
Kids are gonna love this game.
So, looks like
Yeah.
Squirtle wants to go somewhere. It's up to you to find a way to lead them where they want to go. You may also find Pokemon who need your
That's a
help
tiny
stuck in
Onyx.
harsh, desolate areas.
Oh my god, sad.
Together with other Pokemon to complete particularly important requests.
If
They were
they
stuck
put a
by
Tom
the
Nook in this game,
It would warm this old heart to see humans and Pokemon living happily together once more. Are you listening?
No.
Work together with Pokemon.
I really hope there's a Tom Nook
Your Pokemon friends
personality
build
person.
build your world.
What do
They
we-
can light campfires, water plants,
Okay, good. There's automation.
help crops grow,
Thank God.
Oh,
Get
like you can get them to
mining,
do stuff
and
for
so
you.
much more.
Yeah.
If you work together with several Pokemon, you can even build grand houses.
Now this
World.
is what I'm talking about.
This is Animal Crossing.
Yep. Can we
Power.
decorate the inside too?
Yep.
The Pikachu fountain is complete!
I hope you can collect cards and have a
Although,
binder.
Upon closer inspection, this Pikachu has a rather curious expression.
That's a Pokemon Snap
so
reference
many
right there.
ways to play.
Ditto Pikachu.
Well, just the surfing
Snap
Pikachu.
a photo of your
Surfing.
new renovations. Say cheese.
I'm over the photo in every game.
You
Yeah, I
can
don't care
I don't need
anymore.
photos in the games.
Into
I
your
don't need
album.
photos in the games.
Unless they
And change up
turn them
your
into
look.
really rare cards.
Unless they do snap cards, thank you.
Yeah, every game has
And
the
don't
photo
forget
thing now. And
There you
I'm
go,
like,
Sean.
Hey yo!
The
okay,
interior
this is cool.
decorator, Sean.
I OG
multiplayer.
Animal Crossing vibes.
Four
I'm down
friends
for it.
can join in the
Multiplayer.
fun.
Wow, you get to build the
Okay.
roof and stuff.
Delightful life together with your closest friends.
Oh,
I was
now
worried
it's
they wouldn't do
CrossFit.
multiplayer.
Now we're just crossfitting virtually.
CrossFit.
Okay.
Supported, so you can share the game with someone who doesn't own it.
Oh,
I
that's
don't even
cool. I
have
like
to
that.
own it. That's actually fire.
Yeah, that's
Nintendo
Make your
Switch
friends who
systems.
can't buy it feel bad for not having it.
Make your broke ass friends feel.
Changed up your look. Now, why does seeing you like this make my eyes a bit misty?
Oh.
Oh, I get it.
Got him.
Yeah.
You're
Got
free
him.
whatever you want, from granting Pokemon requests to building the town of your dreams.
I like that they give the options though. Like Brick can do
Out on an
all the
adventure
farming stuff, and I
to
can just
create a
build that
flourishing
house.
world
Yeah.
where Pokemon live in peace and comfort.
No Dragonite with wings too.
Is waiting for you. Pokemon Pokopia.
There it was. Pokopia.
It's pretty cute.
Pokemon Pokopia.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Smeargle's in the game.
Hold on a sec. Is this a reference to the new art card that will come out? Could it be the next Van Gogh? What is this?
Oh, this is the new Piki.
What is it? A ghost? I don't
Makes flowers
understand.
come alive.
I don't understand.
This is a new form
Snorlax?
also of Snorlax. It's called Mosslax.
Is that real? 'Cause that's a great name.
Is he asleep?
Mm-hmm.
He's asleep. That's it?
Yep.
March 5th.
March 5th. That's another game in March. Just to tell you guys. Play the Spire 2, Sorrow.
Get the Ditto Rug. Don't forget the Ditto Rug.
Oh, in-game Ditto Rug. Okay, so first thoughts, Mason.
It's very cute. It's a very cute game. It's going to sell a ton of plushies.
Ooh.
Ooh, didn't even think about that. Especially the like.
How many?
That's what I was gonna say. The city's
100%.
ready. Like a whole line of Ditto ones.
Yeah, they sell a crap ton. I mean, these are very, very.
They've been
popular.
doing them, yeah.
So they're going to make more.
That's man. I didn't even
Life.
think about that. The merchandising
That's the whole point of
opportunity
doing
from
this.
this.
That's the whole point.
That's why they're doing it. Yeah. They don't have to make a whole new region. They just have to Dittoize every Pokemon now. It's easy.
Man, imagine, John, they take Dragonite, give it wings, and Dittoize it. Oh, you are cooked, my friend. Holy moly. No, this game is cool, though. This to me is, people have played Minecraft for years with the Pokemon mods where you can, like, catch Pokemon and do stuff. I think this is a little different than that. But you can, like, go around in the grass and catch different Pokemon and have them help you, like, build your house and stuff. It's almost like a multiplayer Animal Crossing with the computer, where like the computer's doing stuff with you in terms of like helping you build your house and helping you do
Like
your
Power
task.
World.
I've never played Power World. Is that good?
Me either.
Yeah, you have
I
guys,
just-
they would build stuff and stuff for you.
I just hope that they really build the depth into it, because when they do these side quest games, they're great, they're awesome, but they just don't. They always lack the depth. Like again, like Pokemon Snap, just the new one. It did not have the depth it needed to like really be a great game. And this has the opportunity to be incredible. I love these types of games because they're just like it's relaxing.
Super grindy, dude.
It's endless what you can do, right? So I just hope they really build in the depth that they need to make this.
A lot of crafting things to make, a lot of quests, tons of
collecting,
different Pokemon.
all that stuff.
Well, they're gonna have fishing, so they already.
They got
are they
you.
will they have it that? I mean, I'm very biased to the Animal Crossing. I love the fishing. I love the bug catching. I love the fossil, like all that stuff. Is there that depth to Pokemon?
Well, there's a
fishing?
Pokedex with like 1,000, so they have the options, right? Are there?
It feels very polished, and it feels like from what we see, right? It looks like it's very cute. It's very there's a story to it, right? They're trying to build back everything from the ancient civilization of humans. And it has like
We've ruined everything.
It has like Pokemon Ranger vibes as well, like Mystery Dungeon vibes a little bit.
Yeah,
it's got a lot of like different stuff all thrown together. It's really cute.
It's like they tried to like how do we hybrid like Animal Crossing and Minecraft, which are two of the most popular
games,
sim genre, with kind of what we've learned from like what you said, like specifically Mystery Dungeon. I really felt like when we got into like that scene with like the Onyx stuck in the thing, like that very much felt like a 3D Mystery Dungeon quest. We're like, oh, I need to go help this Pokemon, and like, so yeah, I definitely can feel that vibe from it.
Is the next collab, the next Mario Pikachu, going to be Tom Nook Pikachu?
No, but gosh, I wish it would be.
Can we talk about the new Pikachu? Can we talk about that? What's going on?
What was that?
Pretty cute.
What was it? Is it a ghost?
It looks like a ghosty Pikachu.
I don't know.
But
Is it a new Pokemon or a new form?
it's a variant, I guess, is what they're called. Like, I think it's more like more Hangry Morpeko and Morpeko type thing. Maybe.
Living
Pikachu has
Maybe
never
and
had
Pikachu.
another form
Yeah.
other than just like Hearttail or no Hearttail, right? Like this is like
They have a Lowland Raichu, right?
Yeah, there
Is
are
there an-
Alolands.
is
There's
there
not a
an
only a
Alolan.
Raichu, not a Pikachu. Like
There's no
Pikachu,
Pikachu.
their mascot, like the
Right.
face
Yeah.
of the brand, has never had an alternative form other than just like the one with the heart on the tail.
Yeah.
Like
Or
the
Captain
female.
Pikachu, or stuff like that. But
Yeah, but this is different.
very
Like
different.
this is a full aesthetic difference.
Yeah,
That's
Well,
a big
it's like a
blow.
change of color and probably maybe
Because like
typing
imagine
even.
how hyped people are gonna be if you got like a promo card of that Pikachu with the game.
That
the first
sure.
time they
Ooh,
release
now
it.
we're talking, Sean.
Yeah, John was like, oh, let me get up for this one.
Ooh.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that, like that's a big deal. I feel like that's a really big deal after 30 years, because 30th anniversary. 30th anniversary to bring out a new Pikachu design. That's risky. I just like feel like that's like one of those things that like you're sitting in a boardroom and it's like, guys, we don't have to do this and we're fine. No, let's do it anyways. You know?
Yeah. I was looking at the variety of Pokemon in there. It's a lot of Gen 1, like a lot of Gen 1.
That was a lot of
Mhm.
Gen 1, if you think about it.
But there was
Combi.
there was no ghosts that I remember. There was no ghosts
True.
other than the Pikachu. I don't remember one. So it's weird. It's a weird thing to
He's gonna clean up all your weeds. Like in Animal Crossing.
He's gonna be
You get the guy, the ghost at night that cleans up your weeds. That's him. He's gonna they
powers
straight
light.
ripped it right out of Animal Crossing. They just Pikachu the weed eater. That's the answer.
Or, isn't there a ghost in Animal Crossing too that like spooks all the neighbor, like all your villagers, and if you run into them?
I don't know.
It might be the same ghost. I know that there's
Yeah.
one that like you do stuff for and he'll like pick up your weeds in your town.
Yeah. You just got to pay him onions or something.
I wonder if it's a like
If you did, I don't know it. I didn't play, so I have literally.
You never
it
played
sounds-
Animal Crossing?
I never played Animal Crossing.
Oh, it's amazing.
Are we gonna start extra content
If-
where we just do
if I could-
plays and
Please
get
don't.
He hasn't
rid
played
of
I don't
the
anything,
game?
so it's not even worth
I
it.
don't
Don't even
wanna.
bother.
If
Oh,
I could
even
choose
bother.
one thing, I would, a dream job is just to stream Animal Crossing every day of my life.
Jeez. There was not. They showed a day-night cycle kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe this is like a night, like all these ghosts come out at night, like kind of thing. I don't know.
Well, and like it started with Smeargle, so it almost like alluded to that Smeargle is doing something.
It's like
Oh.
Smeargle has a new name also. It's
Sure.
Smear Guru or something. Is like he's like the look at the name on the thing. It's
Okay.
on if you Google it.
Well, that Smeargle was painting. It wasn't there a Van Gogh.
Yes, but he was dirty. He was like all painted up. That was
Here we go.
That's
Here we
the,
go.
That's the thing.
For anyone out there that's wondering, John just sits here and thinks, "How can I
can I
create the
make
biggest mass
money?"
media collaboration time bomb possible?" Man, if Smeargle was painting Van Gogh and Van Gogh had cards and we put it in the museum, like this is John's thought process immediately. That's why when I said, "Oh man, Pikachu could have a card," John's like, "Oh, I better sit up now. This conversation's getting
Hold
serious."
up.
Yeah. No.
Well, they've done the
I-
Arceus for the video game. They've done the Pikachu Growlithe for the other game.
They
make
did,
sense.
and this isn't off like not a mainline game, which is pretty interesting. This is the type of game that it's obviously more robust than probably what mobile could do, but the type of game I would have expected to see on mobile. We've seen like the Pokemon Cafe, and we've seen like Pokemon, or even like on a handheld, I guess. Which I guess now
I don't think so. Switch is that game. Like
Yeah,
Switch
I
is that
guess you're
console
right.
to
I was
put
just
it
thinking
on,
of like the art style aesthetic and stuff is kind of similar to what we've seen on some of the mobile games. But you're right, we've seen them on like Pokemon Troze or Trozy or whatever it's called, Mystery
know what that
Dungeon and
is.
stuff like that. Was a DS game. I'm really throwing this back.
That's
there,
a deep cut.
Mm.
That's a deep.
I
That's
don't
a
know
deep
what that
cut.
is.
Yeah,
That
but
could
it
be the
is a
worst-selling
similar aesthetic.
handheld Pokemon game ever. But yeah.
Yeah, it's very
That's funny.
obscure, very obscure. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for this one. I tend to get anxiety, and not like in the like, oh, I've got anxiety way, but like the like I don't like new Animal Crossing, and it's not because I don't think it's a good game. I think it's a game that's not for me. Like I like old Animal Crossing, where primarily what I'm doing is fishing, bug catching, building my house, moving my furniture around.
It's too
I
daunting.
get
There's
far
too
less
many.
interested now in games that like feel like I'm working. So like I've got to cut the tree and I've got to collect the wood and then I've got to go get the materials and I've got to craft the materials and then I can go get my furniture that I want. Then I can put it in my house. Where I have to do like 5 layers of things to just do the activity I actually want to do. Then I feel like I'm just working. And Minecraft kind of feels that way to me too, where like I like to like mine down in and like fight stuff, but I don't just want to mine, right? Because like, but then I also just want to build stuff. So like, I like free build mode, but I'm terrible at it. But I don't like playing the actual game. And so like, or like Stardew Valley, same way. So when I played with my wife, because she wanted to play really bad, she did all the farming stuff, all the everything, and I just went down into the mines and like fought stuff. That was like what I did. And so it seems like this game,
Very, very hunter gatherer of you guys.
yeah. And it seems like this game's going to allow us to kind of do the same thing, though, right? Where like 2 people could pair up, one person could kind of do their thing, one person could do the other thing, and you can play together. And I like that aspect of it. Whereas like Animal Crossing, you can kind of do that, but it's like in one person's town versus the other. I know the new one has like the 4 houses, but it like I don't know.
Like the first Animal Crossing was fantastic. They did a great job with the second one by like, at least for me, by adding on additional layers with having like special shopping experiences in that side town.
Yeah,
like that was the one thing I really enjoyed, was like the rare items and like collecting certain themes, and that like expanded on that. And then the last Animal Crossing was just way too daunting, way too much going on with all the different things you can do that I just didn't enjoy it. It was just too much to take on, that I couldn't really enjoy myself because it felt like there was too much. So yeah, I like that simplicity. I hope there's that simplicity, but like I said, with a ton of depth within those few things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's for kids, I assume, right? Like it's going for a very kid aesthetic, right? Whereas like Animal Crossing's always kind of played that like almost like middle line, I feel like. You don't think so?
It's a bunch of animals, dude. Like it's like little like stuffed animal looking dudes. Like
yeah,
what
but
are we
the
talking
personalities of certain one, like again, like the personality of like Tom Nook is very like there's adult
capitalist
humor, S type,
Sure,
type to it.
yeah.
So there's a lot of that built into it,
Mm-hmm.
which I doubt they'll do with this one again because it is Pokemon and probably focused towards kids. Like that's why Pixar is so good, because they hide in these little jokes that make sense for adults.
Well, Mason, you run a store that sells video games. Who buys Animal Crossing generally? Like what age demographic?
Yeah, I mean young adults. Yeah, for the most part, I would say.
But do you see a lot of younger kids buying Animal Crossing, like even the newer one?
Not typically, honestly.
Okay.
I feel like they don't like grindy games like that anymore. They want stuff that's like quick and crackhead stuff. Like I don't
instant gratification.
Yeah, I think it's Animal Crossing does skew a little adult to me.
Sure.
Just because it's like a simplified like ideal life simulator. It's like escapism, in a game.
Sure.
So it's like a lot of that, I think.
Yeah.
I actually think that's a really good description of Animal Crossing is escapism, which is why I think John and I started to fall out of love with the newest one, because we're not escaping now. Now we're just working in our digital game, which is where it started to lose us. But a lot of people love that. Like a lot of people like that genre, and I hope this one is geared more towards kids, because for me selfishly, I feel like then they're going to lean more away from those complex systems, which are the things I don't like. And like maybe that's why Animal Crossing pushed in that direction, is they recognize like, hey, we thought we were going to be for a younger age demo or something, and then it started to age into the point
skew a little older.
That's not who's buying our game. And
because the people that are nostalgic for it are you, like our age, you know what I'm saying, like, or like a little younger even, honestly. Like my sister played Animal Crossing, not me.
Sure. Well,
so like it didn't catch me.
We'll never know if that direction of Animal Crossing was the correct direction to go, because it came out during COVID and everyone was stuck at home, and it was like this perfect like like bomb of like time to put that game out, that it was going to be successful no matter what, because it was one of the biggest AAA titles that came out right at the start of COVID. And so people played it, people loved it. I mean, it was the best-selling Animal Crossing of all time. So now they're 100% going to go in that direction forever. And tons of people will buy it now because they're going to have nostalgia for it. Like, they're going to have nostalgia for that era.
One of the best Switch, best-selling Switch games of all time.
Absolutely.
Like, top 10.
Yeah, and I'm sure that contributed, right, to this game, like, being created, like, to some degree. And they, you know, and it did have the Minecraft vibes to it, but I didn't feel as
make two popular games and turn them into one and put Pokemon in there. Like, what the...
Well, and most people have already put Pokemon in Minecraft.
Yeah, they've already done it. Like,
yeah.
Well,
so
it has a very Minecraft look. It had a Minecraft like beginning, and then it went heavily into the Animal Crossing vibe after you like established. It seemed
the thing for me that felt the most Minecraft in that trailer is it looked like it had verticality, like that you could go up things, whereas like Animal Crossing has a little of that, like going up hills, but and they have some like ladder stuff, but it's pretty limited. Whereas like Minecraft, it goes, you know, and so yeah, I don't know. This one's interesting. The Pikachu's really interesting. The new Snorlax, which we haven't really talked about, you know, I guess my hope is if they're gonna take the time to do these new forms, specifically Pikachu, which I feel like is a really big deal, that they do more with them beyond just this game. You know, I think we've had a couple other forms in games like Pokemon Conquest, some of the Mystery Dungeon games, things like that, and we've never really gotten much with them outside of those games. I hope that they're going to merchandise them, right? Which you would think that they would. It would be almost a no-brainer to not make plushies of that Pikachu and sell it, right? Same with the Moss Snorlax. But then let's see that expand further, right? Why can't they come to the mainline games? Why can't they come to the trading card game? Why can't they come to Pokemon Stadium 3 that they're never going to give us? Yeah, like I would
play that with you guys. I would play Stadium 3 with you guys. I'm not playing this game.
Well, I need more.
I do have data for y'all.
Okay. Data.
Animal Crossing was the second best-selling Switch game of all time,
behind Mario Kart.
Behind Mario Kart. Sold more than Smash Brothers. Sold more than Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and is double Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet. And selling.
Wow.
Damn, Shane.
So I think they that tells you.
Pokopia could be that could be a big one, a big gem winner.
Pokemon Pokopia.
Well, and now Grand Theft Auto got delayed even further, so they've got full runway for people's attention spans.
Yeah,
definitely crossover with player base for sure.
Yeah. The cutest game alive, and where you like beat up.
To be fair, every game has crossover with Grand Theft Auto. Like there are movies that are delaying for Grand Theft Auto.
I'm waiting for like honestly like GameStop to have a physical or a digital real location within Grand Theft Auto that people can go in and buy their power packs. Within the game.
That's hilarious.
Could you imagine?
With it, I mean, I'm so bullish on GTA 6 being like the revival of all streaming and all gaming and everything. I think it's gonna be massive. I'm overly bullish on it. But if you could put in real retail into that game, into the online experience, dude,
somewhere Jeff Bezos is licking his chops at your idea. Just like, man, we got to get into that. How do we buy Rockstar and Take-Two? Yeah, that
you see, they have Ultra Pro. Well, Mason's been playing the TCG Card Shop Sim, and they have Ultra Pro.
That is kind of the
game
first
now. Like that's the first time that's actually been like crossed over from TCG actual hobby things into a video game. Like that's kind of cool.
That is neat.
Yep.
I would love to see an indie TCG like partner with them. Like you're a new upcoming TCG, you don't have as many resources as all these other guys. Partner with the Card Shop Simulator, right? Offer them your hey, we'll give you our card files and stuff. You can put them in and put our little booster boxes in. It's great marketing. Every person that buys that game that's clearly interested in TCGs is now like, oh, hey, man, I get to see your game. Like
so weird.
That's a great idea, Sean.
Yeah, I think that would be and it's fun content too. Like for the company, because you have to think from the company's perspective, what do they get out of it? You just built them.
I think the actual card game that they put into it is possibly going to get they might print something. I
A
don't know.
physical
really?
card game or
Like
collectible
there,
game?
I think
Card
it's like
simulator
I
game.
think it's like a down the road thing,
Well,
but
let me ask you, because that game, when I was watching Mason play it, I didn't think there was a game attached to it. I thought it was just like a
well,
couple
people
numbers.
play it at the store in the simulator.
Well,
What are
they
you talking about?
it's a
Yeah.
perfect
Oh.
launch for one. They can build it.
Yeah,
They
you can
could
build
build
it.
a
That's
game
what I'm
off of
saying. Doesn't matter what the cards say now. You just
Do you
put-
think they?
Yeah,
Go
they
ahead.
have all the stats and things on them that you would expect. I don't know how it would play, but
Okay.
by the
Does
way,
it
that
have,
game sold 1.5
more
million
than just
copies, which is
numbers?
crazy.
1.5 million
Yeah.
of card shop sim?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's a huge base to market. That explains
That's a
Ultra.
lot.
They
What's the
expected
active?
100,000.
What's
So-
the active player base on that, Mason? Do
Oh,
you
I
have
don't
that
know.
up?
It's probably down because it's like
Probably on
not
Steam. I can look it up.
until they put new expansions out or something. But man, that really makes Ultra Pro smart. Like
pretty cool.
like ahead of the curve. Yeah, because they recognize like that's 1.5 million people we can market our product.
And then
to.
I think the card games, there's like something that they sell in the game that's like that did the same thing. They partnered with the game designer so that they could actually it's actually like one of those like card games that's like a board game type thing or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
The board games that
What
are
is
in the
that?
game were actually from an actual company.
Yeah, they're like
Um,
indie board games or something, right?
The developer made the plushies and then donated the money to charity from the plushes.
It's pretty
Otherwise,
cool.
the
I love
game-
this game.
Yeah, they're doing good.
Wait. Sorry, say that again.
Chat GPT says that there are
GTP?
currently 1,700 to 3,000 current
Oh,
players.
But that's people like playing right now at this second, right?
Yeah, 30-day average concurrent is about 3,000 to 4,000.
Yeah, per like at any given
Concurrent.
time. That's
Concurrent.
good. That's
right.
like not bad at all. I mean, most games that are smaller than like Digimon Flesh and Blood Grand Archive level. Like Grand Archive's a good example, right? They were an indie TCG, they did a huge Kickstarter. I think their tournaments get like 400 people, 300 people. You have 3,000 at any given time playing that game. That's crazy. And then you've got millions that own it that will get updates when you put out a new expansion or you put out new products or new whatever. Like, there's also a mobile version of this that won't go through that data. And then they had a mobile, like, they had like a, it's different than the one Mason played, but it's the same company had a like watered down mobile version of that game too, where you just like build the store shelves and stuff and like do like the product or whatever. It's like essentially what inspired that game. All of that stuff like could integrate in. I'm just saying, I think the base is like much larger even than maybe what we're giving it credit for. But yeah. That's fascinating. I don't even know how we got here on Card Shop though, but it's
My bad. I bring it into every
no, it's good. It's a
conversation
good thing. I
possibly
think
can.
no.
I'm
Listen,
sorry.
I think that game is so smart.
I just wanted to play it more. Really, that's my secret goal.
I love that they like continued the development of it and like continued to evolve it. I don't know if you guys remember, but when Mason first started playing, I was like, "Oh man,
He was so upset.
I could give
with
these
it.
guys
He was
like
so
100
upset.
pages of notes of like stuff to do." And so it's cool to see that they're like
So funny.
continuing to evolve that game and like.
Well, they're
make
probably
it
getting
more
money
robust.
from Ultra Pro to be in there and all that. So
That's true. Yeah. I'm sure that there's some degree of partnership or something there. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that evolves. It'll be interesting to see also if we get any other companies that make games like that, right? Like I think that's the simulation genre of, car wash simulator, zoo tycoons, like all these different kinds of things. There's definitely more room in this space for another.
There was Lawnmower Simulator.
Exactly.
It was.
Isn't there like
lit.
Goat Simulator or something? Like
Yes.
there's
That was part of the
you
same
can simulate
game.
anything, but there's more space for a card shop sim than just this one, and so it'll be interesting to see like how
Start putting the simulation live streamers in there. Get the
Hire a live streamer.
You
Tap
could
in.
play the game and watch breakers. Like you could like go to the little like digital shop
hate this.
and then buy your live
Pass.
stream breaking.
yeah. And then you start getting offers from Whatnot and eBay.
Well, no. Like, what if Whatnot just made a game? And so you go into the stream, like into the little like stores, like you can set up your own little digital store where like you can display all your like products and stuff
I'm telling
that you can buy. And then you could go
GameStop in GTA in the house you buy in whatever city they're in. you get your cards. You have your NFT of it that's hanging up in your own house in GTA. People are
And then
visiting,
other
looking at
people
your
can
bind,
go
Oh
in your
God,
house.
looking at your
Mason.
binders, looking at your vault, come on. It's
VR is just
it's
too early because
it's
someday this
it's
will
a
be
$1
a
billion
thing.
idea. If someone
Like
wants
the
to do it.
Wall-E movie where
Mason's
they're
all
all laying
set,
in the
bro.
chairs and they're all just like connected in, dude. That's
Okay,
the
see,
future
I
I'm here
played
for.
that Sony. We are so off topic. The Sony, like that. Remember the Sony PlayStation had that life, whatever. Like you had your own house, and it was basically VR without VR, but you had your own life in Sony Home or whatever it was called, and you could build your house how you wanted. You could buy couches with real money, like real brands were tied to it. Like that's the VR metaverse, a real world where you can actually show off your cards digitally to friends and do trades and do transactions through. I just think there's something.
Anyways.
It's there.
Pokopia is a game that's going to sell.
Yeah,
a bunch.
how
It's
we
very
spend
popular.
a lot
I
of
think it's
time
great.
on this. Oh God.
Yeah,
I think Pokopia is gonna be great.
7 out of 10.
Never
7 out of
played
10.
Animal Crossing. Would dump some hours into this.
Agreed.
That's where I'm at.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. All right, I've got another topic for you guys. This one kind of ties into something that we started with a little bit, and that's why Mason and I cut you off because I said we'll get back to it. Is I want to talk about Black Friday. This is going to come out on Black Friday, and it's Thanksgiving week, or hopefully it comes out on Black Friday. It's Thanksgiving week, Black Friday. I have super fond memories of this holiday. I consider it just as much of a holiday as Thanksgiving, Christmas, 4th of July, all of these. I used to line up super early in the morning. It'd be snowing in Indiana to buy whatever the thing was that year that I wanted. I met tons of cool people. The deals, the mad scrambles, like you see all this stuff. That culture feels like it is completely gone. Like it feels like in the last 5 to 8 years, Black Friday has just been eviscerated. That like the companies that made Black Friday what it was have like almost cannibalized it. I know that there are stores that are starting their Black Friday deals 2 weeks ago. Some of them started them right at the start of November, which to me is no longer a day, right? It's now the whole month, which is fine, right? It's just different. Like I'm very much to the point in my life where like some things are just not for me, right? And that's okay, but I miss it. I have the nostalgia for it. And so I wanted to talk to you guys about, first of all, do you have like any Black Friday nostalgia? Was that like, am I just a weird one, or was that like a thing that you got into? Did you guys?
It's a little
like
weird.
It's a little weird.
Listen,
Why is it weird?
why would you want to be outside in the middle of the freezing cold waiting to buy a
Thrifty's a
console?
Florida. Thrifty's
Bro.
from Florida. She's about to experience her first harsh winter here in Chicago, so she's in for it. She doesn't get it.
I thought you were going to tell a weird story.
No. I'm like, I did it 1 year. I got the Yoshi DS.
Okay.
That's the one I got. And that was the only time I actually waited outside in the middle of, it was actually cold that time.
How cold? How cold?
Yeah, how cold? What was
how cold was it? It was probably 60.
Wow.
Oh, she is so cooked, chat. She is so cooked. She is
Hold
in
on,
Chicago
current temp-
and getting ready for the dead of winter and has never experienced it. This is
I
the
have
first hoodie she's
also-
probably ever bought. So
Current temp 40. Feels like 32.
And what's so crazy, chat, is that this might be one of the warmest starts of winter we've ever had. Like I was just telling my wife, I was like, I can't believe it was like 51 days. Like I can't believe it's 51 and it's almost Thanksgiving.
Listen,
like,
I wore shorts today. It was
she's
real nice.
Oh, I can't wait till our January podcast where Turkey's like, it's so cold here.
I might not make it because I'll be hibernating, but we'll see.
We may be looking for a replacement.
You may need another diversity hire for
December to March. We might need a replacement. John, what about you? Black Friday. You into
I
it?
have also only had one like true Black Friday. I wouldn't even call it experience. I would call it an attempt. And obviously, like the big Black Friday thing was always like TVs. Let's go get the cheapest
the biggest
TV.
TV you can find.
Right.
Yeah.
I went. This is the only time I've actually gone out and done Black Friday. It was in high school. I went out with 2 other buddies, and we were just way too late to the game. Way too late. So we got absolutely nothing, and we felt so defeated that we said, you know what, we got to go buy something. And I walked out of a Kohl's with a blanket, and it was $8
Sorry.
versus
Great deal.
the
Great
$30,
deal.
$40 normal
It's a great
price.
deal.
And yeah, that's my only Black Friday like attempt, and it was a failure, but I did walk out with something, and I used that blanket for a long time. So
I love that for you.
it was a
You know?
win. It was not worth it. We did wait in line still at Kohl's way too long for a blanket, but we were determined to actually buy something. So
Mason, don't leave me hanging. You have to have some Black Friday experience.
Oh, I for a couple years I worked just security, like rent. Just like when I first moved here, I was just doing security, and I worked a Black Friday, and for the security company because they needed extra people to like make sure people don't jump lines and get all. It was whatever you're thinking.
Chaotic.
It was worse. Like it was worse than that. Like just yelling.
That sounds
just
awful.
yelling for hours. Just hours on end yelling. It's just it was crazy. And this was like this is probably 15 years ago. So like peak like
Oh, sure.
When people used to camp. Yeah.
TV stuff and all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They would just put pallets of the stuff in the middle of the hallway or wherever they could, and they just
and you go in and you can't.
Don't
It
stop
used
them.
to be you had to wait outside of the store. Then there were a few years where like certain companies had problems with like people getting sick and stuff outside. So then they started letting them wait inside the stores, and so people would line like by the pallets. Like you would just line up there, and the second that clock struck midnight, man, you just rip that pallet open. Oh, I love Black Friday. It was
So, okay, what's you obviously seems like you've got a nice one. What?
Oh, I just loved it. I used to. So
He just likes camping, really.
Yeah,
but,
I love it. I'm a line waiter. I loved growing up waiting in lines.
insane.
I waited for almost a full
Hate it.
day in line to get the Nintendo Wii. The Wii U I did as well. Turns out you didn't even have to, but I did. But Black Friday, I remember like the laptop to go to college was on sale that I wanted, so I waited in line for that. And my cousin and my dad waited outside with me. Like my cousin and I went, and then my dad brought us food and then ended up staying with us, and we met all these people and we shared our food with them and we had a good time. And there was these people that set up a tent, and they had a rock band into the tent, and they had like ran a power strip from like the outside.
That's
of the
fire,
store.
actually. I love that.
It was
I would have a
super
great time.
fire. And so we had a ton of food. We had heaters out there. It was outside of a Best Buy, and it was like 4 a.m. It's snowing, and we are just having the time of our lives. It is an absolute blast. Like that to me is what I'm nostalgic for. I'm not even nostalgic for the items. I did Black Friday every year for like, I don't know, probably 15 years.
If I go to the Reddit threads right now, will I see you scalping Pokemon waiting in line?
No, because I don't even go anymore. Like it's so different now than it was. There's no lines to anything. Because first of all, everything on Black Friday that you can get on Friday, other than like a few places, you almost surely could have gotten Thursday on Thanksgiving. You could have gotten the weeks before now.
They still do doorbusters, like
some of them do,
like a limited quantity of in-store.
But it's pretty rare. Most of the places aren't open at like 4 a.m. anymore. They open their doors.
No, they open at 7 or 6.
They close now. They're not even open anymore during Black Friday because it's too much of a.
It's very different. It's a very different culture. You know, if you're younger listening to this, what I just described is probably like doesn't even feel like a real thing because you've never really experienced it.
Well, no, it's literally happening now with every release.
Well, it is happening with
Pokemon.
Pokemon stuff now. People are waiting outside of GameStops again.
It's a little bit more. It might be more toxic, but it's exactly the same.
Yeah. See, that was the thing is like Black Friday. I mean, I'm sure it did happen, but it never felt like people were like
flipping the stuff.
There was almost like, I mean, I know that there were like people got ran over and stuff like that because everyone ran, but like that's like accidents, right? Like it genuinely like
are just casual tramplings. You're just gonna
that's what I'm saying. Like, but it genuinely felt like there was like camaraderie, like that there was camaraderie. And
like, what do you want? Oh, I want the TV.
Like
I want this. I want that.
Like, oh, what are you going for? What are you trying to get? Like, what are you hoping for? You know, and like things like that. Like, it was fun. I don't know. I know you guys are really. I had a blast with it.
I stormed the beaches when the Wii dropped.
Normand Wii.
We stormed the beaches.
That's a good.
I got it.
That was fantastic.
That was
fantastic.
But okay, so let's pivot a little bit. So you guys didn't necessarily do the Black Friday, other than Mason who worked it, which is even crazier.
That's insane.
But I also feel like the deals have not been as robust the last few years, and maybe part of that is just I consume less in that regard. So a lot of the stuff I used to buy on Black Friday, now I just like I don't need it anymore. You know, like I don't need
Or
another
you're
laptop.
down to buy it at any price.
Yeah, like I just, you know what I mean? And so like I don't do Black Friday as much because I try to like not buy much anymore. And so maybe it's a little different, but like, you know, Pokemon specifically, I used to always
the
remember
shopaholic of the stream.
I used to remember the $10 tins. The $10 tins were always a thing. Like every year.
Target did ETBs last year at what, like 30?
25, yeah.
25, yeah. And
those
like
Obsidian Flames or something like that.
It was everything. It was Silver Tempest, Lost Origin.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Silver
they were
Tempest,
starting to shield because it was like Astral.
Oh
and,
that's crazy.
Which at the time nobody wanted, and then you know
because they were selling for $30.
Yeah, and then you know now look at them. You wish you could find $25.
Give me all those.
I feel like we don't see as much in the way of deals anymore. Like we haven't had $10 tins in a while.
All day long, like all year long, it's lowest price. Like, you know, there's so much.
Or we get Amazon Prime Day now. Like there's 4 of those a year, or whatever it is. Like or a couple of those a year.
Do they actually do 4? I thought they only did
4. I don't know. I think it's 2 or 3.
It's all called something else.
I think it's 2, but
there's a day for everything. But you know, I will say. One company I do want to give a shout out to is TCG Player. They stay consistent with theirs, and I like theirs. I like theirs as a seller, and I like theirs as a buyer. They do the like 10% off everything, or like 10% kickback. It's like a store credit kickback. If you're a member, you get like 13%, and then that scales based on like how long you've been a member. It's great for sellers to move inventory. It doesn't scale, but you're shaking your head.
It's just agreeing.
I'm just agreeing that it's a great thing that they announce it way too early. Y'all, you're killing the sales in November. You got to stop. You got to stop that.
Really?
You got to stop.
Huh.
Oh, see,
people just wait.
Okay. So this is
people
interesting.
Stop spending.
No. This is good. I want to talk about this because this is interesting.
Yeah.
This is a really different dichotomy to how you and I run the business. Because, like, for me, there's a bunch of inventory that I'm only going to go list for that when it comes up. But I guess if you just actively keep a full inventory, then there's a ton of people that are just like, well, I'm just going to wait. I'm not going to buy anything until the day up. And so then your whole like where you gain on the Black Friday lose in the month of sales. That is interesting.
It's on the front page. Like as soon as it hit like this
and it
first
doesn't
week
catch
of November,
up for you.
They were like
the amount of sales that happen during that time don't meet the need for that month, I guess. Like they don't meet the norm.
No, they and people have done the research of it and actually track their sales and their numbers, and that you do not make it up. You know, over the 3 months that they have it advertised, you don't make it up in the actual sales date, unless you specifically list more stuff during that time.
That's tough, but it does seem like an easy fix, right? It seems like an easy fix where you could just announce it later, but I get it. It's tough, right? Because now Black Friday culture is very different. You used to be you didn't even leak your ad. Like, you didn't want your ad to leak until, like, a week before because you didn't want somebody else to be able to beat the price. Yeah. Now it's like, how early can you get your deals out there for customers to see it so they buy your stuff first? So it's almost like TCG Player, the sale, culturally, works like old Black Friday. But marketing-wise, almost has to, like, keep up with new Black Friday, where they have to, like, market it for the whole month to keep people interested.
What they could do or should do is like, take that time before the sales and have like a special like some sort of like point redemption that you can only use for Black Friday if they buy during that time frame, so that they still incentivize you to buy while they wait for the sales to come up.
There's probably something there. There's definitely some way that, like, if you're like, well, we have to announce it early, that you could make, like, I guess at that point, just cave, right? Just cave and turn your Black Friday into everybody else.
Just do it into a month. Yeah, just do the whole month.
The problem is, like, you probably don't want to do that the whole month because, like, you know,
well, that's going against you liking that they stick true to it. So now you're kind
of and from their perspective, right? Like, how, like, they take away the fees and everything. Like, they're essentially giving a large percentage of those fees back via the store credit, which still gets spent there, and then they're going to collect fees on that. But, you know, it's definitely still, you know, you're not gonna want to run that for what would that be, 8.5% of the year
on
like
their
one
end?
of
Yeah,
12
that would
months.
be.
Yeah,
Or just do a 5% all month of November.
but 5%, does anybody get interested for 5%?
I mean,
No.
people will buy. You spend so much money on
But this
TCG
is
Player. What are you
Black
talking
Friday,
about?
right? The connotation of what Black
And
Friday
then do 15% off that day.
do
I'm
people
saying
still buy though?
Black Friday
I don't
only
know.
credits for the leading up to it.
Yeah, but now you're talking about like a whole infrastructure build out, and like that's it is tough. I can see it from your perspective, Mason. I've not thought about it like that. Although now that you mention it, I do think we talked about this one other time. But like I get it. That to me, that is rough. I see it from their perspective too, of like, if you don't market it in advance enough, all your customers are just going to spend their money at other stores on Black Friday. Like they're not going to save money for it. And so, yeah, that's a hard one. What would you do, like, to try to like make both sides happy? What would be your resolution to that?
Probably do like timed, or just like different categories have different sales at different times. Maybe you could do singles one week, sealed the next week, something like that.
Sure.
Kind of like all through November. Like, I think that makes sense.
Man, you could even break that down by game. Like, all of Pokemon's on sale for these 4 days for singles. The next 4 days is sealed. Then it's Magic. Then it's Lorcana. Then it's whatever. And make it like a month-long thing. Then it also generally doesn't hurt your sellers. Although, would it still hurt the sellers in regards to, like, people know that Pokemon's going to be coming up at some point in the month, so they're still not going to buy the Pokemon? Then, like it's almost like at this point, like, even if they didn't announce it, people know it's coming, right? They've done the same sale for the last 2 years, so that's tough. That is tough.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we all know it's coming, but for it to be on the front page, literally smack dab right there with all their branding on the home
It's
page,
like it's almost like hey, wait to buy this.
Oh, I went to go look for singles, but I'll just wait 2 weeks until Black Friday. I'm good.
Yeah,
and then whoop, go somewhere else, or
Well, don't sellers also just like plan to raise their prices by 10% during that time anyway?
I mean, I lower my shipping. That's what I do. Is I lower the shipping costs. I'll do like 99-cent shipping, or whatever.
I've heard that plenty in random Discords and other places. Just like, as a seller, okay, they're getting 10% off. I'll just raise the price 10%, and they're.
I mean, it'll probably be where you see the people that normally price that way, anyways. They'll get the sales because all the other stuff gets bought out quickly.
Yeah.
So they kind of get to eat anyways on that kind of stuff.
Yeah, true. That's a lot of work to do all that too.
Well, that's a tough one, man. I was really excited about it because for me, I just have a bunch of stuff that I was like,
he's ready to load up
4 days before it. I'm gonna lift it up, and then I'm gonna just clean house for like 3 days. Yeah.
How high does that the gold cards in Mega Charizard go up? How many people are buying those out with 10% off?
That's another thing. Like, do you guys like hold stuff back for that? Like when it, you know what I mean? Like, that seems like you can game it pretty easily. Like, you just hold it back till everything sells out up to a certain price point, and then you list all your stuff. Like, do people do that? That has to be a thing.
Almost surely. I'm sure there's got to be people that do that.
Like,
or there's got to be people that like. Well, if you're the seller, you probably don't really care as long as your stuff sells in terms of the price point, as long as you're happy with the price. So I guess your gaming, Thrifty, is more like, could I get more for it if everybody sells out of their stuff?
It's like but like up to a certain, like, how many of these cards get bought a day? Like, this is how many are available right now. Like, you can figure that out.
Then you risk, like, what if it doesn't sell? Then you just missed your great sales opportunity for the year.
I guess, but
and from
people are not going to.
Then you also just missed the whole month of sales.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Well,
there's somebody willing to sell and take the cash and move it to the next thing. So
I always
that's where my devious brain goes. That's all I'm saying.
Well, it's always tough, right? Because that's the same mentality with like buyouts happening. Like when somebody starts buying out a card, if yours is getting close to getting bought out, do you raise the price or do you just let it sell, right? And like, but then what if you raise the price and then it never sells there and then they drop? And so, like, I used to just always ask myself, if this would have sold 2 weeks ago at this price, would I have been happy with it?
Sure.
right? And if it got bought in a buyout, I just always shipped it because that's the right thing to do as a seller. But if I had caught it before it happened, I would just price it at the threshold of like what would I have been happy with, and that's my
Or
bet.
just load.
Now, if it's like, wow, it doubled in price, then maybe
or
that's a
sell
little
10
different.
at a time and reload inventory and
True,
whatever your strategy. It's all different based on everyone's business strategy and what they need to do.
But it is interesting, like how stores navigate Black Friday, or just vendors like in this industry with sales like that, or just buyouts in general and things like that. The different types of strategies that you can do, like you just talked about, like essentially the tiering, the stair stepping, right? Where you'll sell like 10 of an item at a time, wait till the price goes up a little bit, list 10 more, etc. Because if you list all of them, now you've just created like a price wall where anybody else that has less that wants to sell, they're just going to undercut you. And so you almost like stunt the price, which you'll see a lot of times when on like big platforms, when sellers have like a ton of one item, they'll create a wall. And then eventually that wall gets eaten. And then you watch the price just skyrocket because it was like being suppressed by that one seller that just had a ton. And then when they didn't have any more, the product's gone. And, like we saw this with, I know I showed them in the last episode, but the One Piece Blue Bottom boxes, those were like 1,400 to 1,600 all day. And then 12 of them disappeared. And then there were none left until like $3,000. And they just went to $3,000 and people started buying them because like, well, now it's $3,000. But that's like one of those examples where, the few people that had a ton of them sat them there, and then once they were gone, they were gone. If they would have just raised them, they probably would have just sold them at $3,000. So like, where's that benchmark, right? Of like figuring out how to price your stuff. And Black Friday is like the ultimate game of that because you're doing it in real time against other people. And do you do that, Mason? Do you guys like have somebody sitting there on Black Friday, like
No
inventory?
No, I don't have somebody just like
Come on, bro.
But we throw stuff up there though, for sure. We do.
Yeah. And try to incentivize people to showing up on the day and like seeing that.
Yeah. I hope people want to buy Star Wars Unlimited. I hope they really like they're going to want to blow some money on that.
No.
Help me out, y'all. Help me out, would you?
Help me out. Oh.
Save this man.
Are you guys doing organized play for Star Wars Unlimited?
Events are scheduled. Ain't nobody playing.
Where the people's at, though?
Ain't nobody
I
playing.
love Star Wars.
The new cards actually look pretty sick from the new set.
I think their card design is pretty cool.
I used to collect the WotC sets.
It just took them a year and a half to get there, but now they look good. But
dang, Mason has nothing good to say. Everything is like a half compliment.
He's the happiest guy I know.
The new cards are beautiful. I just said
they're beautiful. Too bad they couldn't have done it 18 months ago.
that's too bad for them.
That's on them.
I know.
That's not on him for being neggy, dude.
That's fair. Well, okay. I'm gonna get us to our last section here, which is that it is a holiday week. So, and it's Thanksgiving. We gotta say what we're all thankful for. And I want it to be hobby related. So something in the hobby that you're thankful for. It could be a person, it could be a transaction you had, it can be an event that you went to, it could be anything you can think of that you are thankful for this year. We're gonna start it with Mason, and then we'll go to Thrift, then John. Yep, you're first.
Okay.
First off the line, and it better be Star Wars Unlimited that you're thankful
I'm thankful for Lorcana. No, I'm thankful for, you know what? Being a store, it's very hard to get people to come out and actually play the games. It really is. I mean, this is adjacent, right? But I'm very thankful for the amount of people that show up to all my events every week and are very dedicated to the game, and they come out, especially my Pokemon guys. I've been busy. I'm down to just being me running the place, right? And they do a lot of stuff. They help train, on pre-releases. They help new players build decks and things like that. So shout out to all the community heroes out there at all the LGSs that, are good stewards for the game. I'm thankful for those people that come out every week. They want to teach new people. They want the community to grow, and they spend their time to make sure other people are having a good time. I think that's awesome.
That's great.
Love that for you, dude.
Man, yours is so humble and so like filling and Thanksgiving.
Well,
that's great.
Mine's not.
That's awesome. Thrift, hit us with it. What do you got, Thrift?
Listen, This is what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for the three jokers on this screen right now put up with me and take care of me when we're in other cities in this country and don't let me die in places. I'm not dead in a ditch right now. That's a
Make sure you
good
don't lose your
thing.
sunglasses. Make sure
Yeah,
you don't get ran
basically.
over by a
Her
car.
Yeah.
Make sure you have a place to
Keep
eat
going.
because
Yes,
somebody would make a
everything.
reservation, so somebody else had to do it. Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, this is one thing, and
Have you ever
then
taken a
also
toddler around a city? It's like thrift.
That's-
It's like,
A toddler,
do
but
you have
also
your
Mr.
shoes?
Magoo,
Are
just
your
like,
socks on?
Mr.
Do you have
Magoo
your-
toddler. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Honestly, yeah. These are them boys. They take care of me everywhere I go. So
It's awesome. Well, thank you. What do you got, John? What do you got?
Yeah, as I listened to those, I was expanding on the one that I'm thankful for because it is a true domino effect. But it really started last year at Chicago Collecticon. It was the first time I actually got to meet Sean in person.
that was
time
cute.
I think it was the first time I met Mason in person as well, honestly. Thrifty, honestly, the first time I think we like hung out, but we had met before at other
it was
shows.
not. It definitely was not, but okay.
Wasn't? Okay.
Doesn't remember.
That's how memorable you are.
Several times before that, but okay. That's
Okay. So at that event, first time meeting Sean, second time, third time hanging out with Thrifty and Mason. That was also the event where I am thankful that Dan Ketchumall and I
Just thankful for Van Gogh.
did the Van Gogh play.
oh my god.
Man, this is gonna be my thankful
So-
for new UPCs way better.
Thankful for the Van Gogh opportunity, which then Van Gogh was prosperous enough that it led to the opportunity to venture into a completely new collectible, which is everything behind me, these animation cells. It's truly been like the feeling of the early days of Pokemon, of like discovering something new to collect, and I'm just enjoying it so much, looking at them, collecting them, talking to new people that are also collecting them and building businesses off of it. So it's just like an exciting new venture, new collectible that I get that feeling, that butterfly feeling again when a new piece pops up or something new happens, and a new big sale, whatever happens. It's exciting and discovering, and so yeah, thankful for the new hobby that I've discovered, I guess, or new collectible that I've discovered.
It is amazing how
much money he can dump into this new hobby of his.
it is, well, yes, it is amazing how for 8 minutes you crafted this narrative just so you could say you're thankful for Van Gogh. It is so amazing how that worked.
It truly breaks down to being thankful for Dan.
When he said that he was
me.
thinking about how to expand it, he's like, okay, I want to talk about Van Goghs. How do I
I wanted
that
to talk
and
about
backload that into
I wanted to talk about that, but I knew I had to talk about Van Gogh because it just was such a pivotal.
It's part of your
John,
identity.
can you give a 30-second TLDR for anyone out there that doesn't know what you're talking about with the Van Gogh play, what it was?
Yeah. So the Van Gogh Pikachu, gray felt hat Pikachu. I was in Collecticon, Chicago. Dan Ketchumall Collectible was there trying to spend money, and he was walking to everybody saying, "Hey, this guy wants to sell a case, 400 Van Goghs," and he could not find a single person to buy it with because he was like, I might want to buy like 50, not 400. So he had to find a partner, and I was dumb enough to buy them with him at a premium at the time. We paid $5 more per card because they were unsearched. They were sealed in a case. We did the math on grading. We did the math on everything, probabilities, and it made money at that time. And Van Goghs exploded over the few months of us grading them all.
I was the last $1,000 for that Van Gogh sale, by the way. For that Van Gogh box, by the way.
Thank you, Thrifty.
Couch cushions.
So we turned a $50,000 buy, $48,000 buy, plus all the grading fees, $70,000, $60,000, whatever, into $160,000, $170,000. So we made $100,000 on a Van Gogh play. We could have bought
John
8
hung
cases.
all the money on his wall via the RDC.
That's what we ended up with.
This is what that looks like.
Yeah, I bought an art-influenced Pokemon card, sold it to buy art. So it's a full circle.
It is.
So E4, there's your answer. By the way.
There's your answer. He one-shotted Van Goghs. That is the answer.
Yeah, I've spent 12 years in this business making no money, and then Van Gogh had it.
Van Gogh made him.
And then I spent it all. So no,
And then he spent it all. So we are broke again. So if you would like to contribute to the Radar Anime Cell Fund, please dial 1-800-ANIME Cell. Right now.
Yeah. I'm also
DCC.
thankful for Dan. So
Yeah.
I think we're all thankful for Dan.
We're all thankful for Dan.
Yeah,
All right,
Dan's
Sean.
great.
We'll throw it out
Sean, your turn.
I'll give like the brief TLDR of this. You know, my year has been a little tumultuous in that I have done a bunch of stuff with the store. I did a bunch of stuff with a company called GQL that I worked for, where I worked on the new version of MetaZoo, and I kind of wrapped up that chapter of my life. And then I'm rebooting the store. I'm doing this podcast with you guys, and so this year I'm just, you know, I'm ending the year exactly where I wanted to, which is hi a little bit. I'm ending here exactly where I wanted to, which is kind of having everything in order exactly where I wanted it to be to move forward. I'm getting to do this now, which to me is a huge creative outlet to like get to just hang out with my friends and explore and be funny and fun and have a good time. And like, I got to do that, which was a dream job for me. Super awesome. I'm getting to do some of the store expansion stuff that I want to do. I'm getting to spend more time with my family, get my health in order. So for me, I'm just thankful that the end of this year kind of ended up being where I wanted it to go throughout the whole year. And that like through all of the ebbs and flows of all of it, I was able to like get here. And now I'm just really excited for where like next year's going to go and like what we're going to do with this, what I'm going to do with the store. My little son, Roman, you know, he's like talking now and running around. What is he going to do next year? We're going to enter the terrible twos. I'm mentally preparing for that, you know. My wife and her career, and you know, we're both doing CrossFit and getting healthier and things like that. Like it's just an exciting time. I'm a really firm believer in like you know, your life is whatever you want it to be, and like just start doing it. And I know that that's going to be different for everybody, but you know, start making the change that you want to see in your life. It's like the only thing that's stopping you is you. And like I feel like this year more than any year ever, I've really embodied that. And I guess I'm thankful that like I got here, and I'm honestly kind of proud of myself that I did, because I think a lot of years I've made a lot of excuses, and like, you know, like especially with fitness, like
it gets so easy to just not do anything,
yeah,
dude.
It was like my 2023 New Year's resolution that I was gonna like start working out and stuff, and it's 2025 and we got started.
You made it.
No, and it wasn't even the start of the year, but we're here, you know, and so I'm thankful for that. And like I said, this podcast, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think we're going to have an absolute blast going into the new year. I've always been close with all you guys, but I feel like we've gotten to connect even more through this. And like, this is almost like our dedicated carve out time to connect with each other and make sure. And I think that's like an important part of life too. It's like making sure you're carving out that time to spend with your friends.
I want to see you guys in person more this year. Mad. Okay. So just know that
live.
Just know, I expect to see you all in Chicago.
We're not even that far.
We're not even that far, really. If John flies home, we're all within like
I know. I said we could.
5 hours.
I would drive and go do a live podcast with you too. I will.
We all go to Mother Bear's.
I don't know what that is.
Eat pizza. It's a pizza place. He's obsessed with.
It's a pizza place. Bloomington, Indiana.
How are you his best friend?
Number 2 in the country, soon to be number 1.
I don't even know his obsession with Mother Bears, dude.
That's also kind of ridiculous that you don't know that.
How about Brother Bear, Phil Collins?
Ayo. Best.
How can I segue
better.
this?
Tarzan better.
Tarzan, the best soundtrack.
I'm all about that.
We had a beautiful ending to this podcast, and then we had to ruin it with mentioning that.
Sorry.
Like, what?
So
ruin it.
First of all,
where's your Brother Bear anime cells on the wall?
Where are they? All I'm saying,
True.
Sean,
I have some Disney ones over here, actually.
Sean, that's amazing to hear. Love to see where you're at. I just have to say, imagine where you could be if you had bought Van Goghs.
Imagine how much richer you'd be if you'd bought Van Goghs, and how much buffer you'd be if you'd bought Van Gogh.
Imagine how much healthier you would be if you would have bought Van Gogh. Your deadlift would easily have 10 more pounds on it if you would have bought Van Gogh.
Oh, gosh.
Wow. Well, with that, this has been the Off-Centered podcast, and that was a very off-centered ending.
We did it.
We appreciate you all hanging out with us. We hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving and Black Friday holiday. From Squeaks, Radar, Thrifty, and Mason, we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.